8 matches into the Premier League season and we are in the bottom 3. That has got to change. Today, though, we take on Burnley and Watford, and they are huge fixtures for us. They are the two sides below us in the league table. So let's see what we can do. Hello everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to our My Player Career Mode, episode 9, I believe this is, for all of you lovely people out there. As always, I hope that you are doing fantastic, having an awesome day, and I thank you for the incredible support you are showing this series. Once again, 600 likes on today's episode. You get another episode tomorrow. So let's take a look then and see what else we've got in store for you along with those 2 Premier League fixtures. Well, it's a huge Carabao Cup tie as we take on Everton in the round of 16. And I mentioned at the back end of the previous episode, it feels almost like our eggs are in the cup basket. So this is a huge tie for us. One thing I want to do today, I was actually keeping hold of my skill points, but I feel like given the circumstances, given the fact we're in the bottom 3 and we want the cup run, I'm actually going to go ahead and put these into my skill tree. And then later on down the line, I will take the points back out so that we get a variety of offers from loads of different teams if we are to leave Palace. And I think, for the moment, I'm going to put these skill points into the free kick stat. We have been taking free kicks a bit here, so I would like to have the best free kick stats possible to hopefully maybe score one. Without further ado though, let's advance the days forward into this Watford game at Selhurst Park. And Burnley have just played their game in hand. I'm not sure what result they managed, but there is the bottom 3, still as it was, with Watford up first. Both lineups on your screen. Watford with a 5-2-1-2. We have gone with our usual 4-3-3, but you might notice no Anderson in the starting 11. He picked up an injury last episode and he'll be out for 3 months. So Gay comes back into the starting 11, captain in the side alongside Gvardiol, and we'll see what this first match of the day brings. Fletcher for Watford. He's got options in the attack, but Gvardiol in the way for Palace, who now drives forward from centre-back. He's gone a long way here, Gvardiol, and he tries to put the cross in. Pollock in the way, though, and he has the time to be able to bring this ball under control. And whilst we've got time as well, thank you once again for the incredible support that you are showing me. All of the lovely comments and the likes. I have been trying to respond. What a ball that is, João Pedro! No! Watford in front! João Pedro with a thunderbolt! Whilst they celebrate, I have been trying to respond to all of the comments, but I apologise if I do miss any of them. I will try and make sure I go through and like and, reply to any ones that I've not yet done. But Watford in front, disastrous for Palace, and João Pedro has given his side a huge goal. I'm trying to think back to previous My Player years. Have we ever been in a relegation fight before? Because certainly at the moment, this Palace side looks like that's where we could be heading. Ayu's ball will find me. Where's the option though in the box as we do ride the challenge, and in the end, MacArthur with no option, trying to put the ball in. He's done well here, though, to keep hold of the ball. MacArthur now finding me. We shifted onto that left side. It's blocked in the box. Schlupp now to Ayew. Ayew can't get it under control. Hughes back to Schlupp. Schlupp to myself. Palace need a goal here. Can we get it? Mitchell, left side. Ball back in. MacArthur's header, Pollock away. João Pedro is driving them forwards. Gusto, Pedro. Now Fletcher. Ball through, but Gvardiol in the way. And the question now is, Palace, what are you made of? Because you need a big, big response here. Half an hour played. Still Watford 1, Palace 0 at Selhurst Park. MacArthur, myself combined. Now Mayer. MacArthur lets it run for Mata. Mata to myself. Ayew in the box. There's the ball to MacArthur again. Quick 1-2s. There's Ayew. Ayew to Hughes, going for goal. Blocked in the end. Palace, though, on the attack now as the ball will find its way towards me, looking to place it. Backman saving. Corner ball, which we will take. It's in towards the middle. João Pedro, of all players, winning it for Watford. Mayer gets it back out towards me on this left side. Ball in, looking for Schlupp, and he's there! Jeff Schlupp equalises for Palace. Right on the money. 1-1, game on. Watford deal with the initial corner. João Pedro back helping in defence. Usually plays up front, of course. Scored the goal for Watford. That's why I was surprised to see him there when he wins that header. But then they don't deal with a second ball back in. And Schlupp, wrong sides Pollock, heads home. Palace, big goal that one. João Pedro finding Moretti. And there's space here for Moretti to drive into. Palace need to get the bodies back. Nobody closes him down. Moretti gone a long way. The shot in the end though. That's a let-off for Palace. Look how far we let him get before anybody went to close him down. Luckily for us, the shot was way off target. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know where our midfield was. We cannot allow that to happen. As we are now on the attack ourselves, it looks like Garcia. I mean, my first touch was terrible, which is why the ball went towards him. Maya gets a touch on that one, but it's not enough to take it away. Now Kalu found by Pedro. Kalu goes for goal and Gaita has to save. Watford creating a couple of chances as the second half has begun. We've got to try and control the rest of this game now because at the moment... Oh! Capaldo! The ball, near post, flicked on, over the top of Vicente Gaita. Watford 2, Palace 1. Forget about controlling the game, and I apologise to headphone users. I just was not expecting that to go in. What a great header. I'm not sure if he's aiming to go into goal or if he's just trying to flick it on back into a dangerous area. But he won't care. Neither will Watford because they have taken the lead. Ito's ball does find me. I actually don't know whether or not we'll be able to get a goal back in this game. We definitely need one as the header in the box gets towards us. How? How does he save that? Just when you need a goal, Bachmann's pulled off a save like that. I know, like, I've not got the best shooting stats in the world, but from that sort of range, that should be going in. Corner ball Palace. Aim towards Ito, and he saves it again. The heroics of Bachmann right now. This is not the time to do it, mate. Any other game against any other opponent, sure, have the game of your life. Not against us when we need a goal, please. Another corner. Again, it goes towards Ito. This time, Pedro away. We scored from this position before when we put the ball back in to the middle. Can we do it again? There's the ball in again. Cabasele away. Hughes. Meyer. Hughes again. Now Ito. Ayew. Someone's got to shoot. Hughes does shoot, but it's straight at Bachmann. Andone. Ito in front of him. Lovely touch from Ito to get him away from the challenge. And Bachmann, once again, he's out so quickly. Oh, my. I can't actually believe that he's pulling off save like this in this game. Right when we don't need him to. As I said, any other game, sure, go for it. Apart from this one. Because we don't need you to do it now, mate. We actually need a goal. Ito's done really well here. Going for goal. Bachmann again in the way, though. Not for the first time. 3 minutes added on. Palace need to try and find a goal and find it now. As we are forced back out of the penalty area to Meyer. Meyer to Schlupp. Back to Meyer to Schlupp. To Meyer to Schlupp. Schlupp again. What can we do? Can we get the shot away? Mitchell. Meyer. Why shoot? Just shoot. Oh, what just happened there? I thought for a second Bachmann had let it go in the goal. He hasn't done, though. Oh, my goodness me. I can't find the words right now. It finishes Watford 2. Palace 1 at Selhurst Park. Bachmann has saved about 6 or 7 shots there. Bachmann with a 7.2. How many saves did he make in the end? 9 saves for Watford. Well then. 9 saves. Okay. 18 shots for Palace. 7 for Watford. 2-1. I don't really know what more we could have done to win that game. Well, actually, I do. Put the ball in the net. Huge fixture, this one. Round of 16, Carabao Cup at Goodison Park. Everton take on Palace. The 2 lineups about to pop up on your screen. I've just seen they've got Victor Osimhen up front. Jared Bowen out on the right. Upamecano at centre-back. It's a great Everton side. Changes for Palace as Roches Pereira come into the side as well. Milivojevic, Hughes, Meyer in the midfield. Very slow start to this game. Neither side creating a chance yet. 17 minutes gone. Here come Everton. Osimhen found by Fofana. And it's a good save by Vicente Gaita because I was fearing that was 1-0 Everton. Everton free kick for a handball. And it's in a position where Bowen could shoot. But I think he'll put the ball into the box. No, he does go for goal. He's hit the upright. And the rebound's there as it crossed the line. It looks like it has. Everton have got the goal to get their noses in front. Jared Bowen's free kick. Cannon's back off the bar. And Romano follows up with the header. Well, I don't know if it does cross the line. It happens so quickly. Gaita back up, and before he can claw it back out of goal, the referee's watch must have been signalled because the goal has been given. 37 minutes in, Everton are in front. Problem is for us, unless I'm able to get on the ball and create something, we don't have any attacking fluidity at the moment. And at half-time, it is Everton 1, Palace 0. And as things stand, we are going to be out of the Carabao Cup. 30 minutes left, and we haven't seen a Palace chance yet. So that pretty much tells you all you need to know about how this is going for us. Romano, Bowen, Osimhen. We just need to get closer to them. My team press perk is on, but nobody closing down Victor Osimhen. And the ball goes back. Everton are 2 in front. It's done here. It's done. And the concern for me right now is if we're looking at this Palace side, our future ahead of us. I've been seeing a lot of you lovely people telling me it's probably time to move on, but I also don't want to move on too early. But I don't want to spend the next 6 months fighting for nothing. We are in a relegation fight, but I'll feel bad if I left in January and left Palace to fight that themselves. But at the same time, we haven't even seen a Palace shot here in 67 minutes of football. There's just no creativity. Osimhen out wide to the left for João Mario, and he's offside. I'm still at risk of being subbed out, and this might be the change. It is the change. We're off, Klein's on, and we'll watch the rest of the match play out, but I'm not expecting anything. Osimhen now looking for the ball through it somehow. I think that Hughes may have got a touch. The ball still, though, finds its way to Jarrod Bowen. It's Everton's third, and they have been full value for this result. Fully deserving of it. If we actually come out of this game and find that Palace haven't had a shot, I'm going to be so disappointed. 3 minutes added on. Can we score 3 goals in 3 minutes? Imagine that. Schlupp, left side. Finding Meyer. Back heel for Ito. Ito now then needs to shoot. Doesn't get the shot away, though, in time. And that will be that, my friends. The Carabao Cup run comes to an end. We still have the FA Cup, really, but that's not really started yet. And at full time, it does finish Everton 3, Palace 0. And I did say as well, if we come out of game and find we've not had a single shot, I'll be disappointed. There you go. 90 minutes of football, not a Palace shot to tell you about. And lack of firepower as well, which one of you lovely people did say in a previous episode, which, when you look at the signings that Palace made in the window, starting the window off by signing Gvardiol, then Mata. But then in the striker position, we highlighted we needed a striker. We signed 3. We signed Andone, Yefte, and Roches, 69, 70, and 70. Has Yefte even played a game yet? He's played 1 in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, this is... We are dead bottom of the league. Oh. I really need to think about the future and whether or not our future lies at Palace. We're still transfer listed, remember that? Let's see. Burnley up next. If this goes bad, I don't know what to say. Let's do this. Lineup's on screen. I am going to change around the kit, though, because it looks a little bit similar. And I want to make sure that the viewing is okay for all of you lovely people. There's the away kit, Burnley in their home kit. And we'll see the 2 lineups now then. They've got Weghorst up front, Gross behind him, Egerstein in midfield, Brownhill on the right, Peacock Farrell in goal. And there's our side on the right. Here we go to Turf Moor. Here is MacArthur for Palace. If there is to be a goal, it's really important that we get it first. MacArthur's ball finds me. Off to Schlupp. Peacock Farrell saving. Hughes forward to Ayew. This has got to be it. Jordan Ayew. Yes! Palace goal. Ayew thumps it home. I thought that had gone wide at first. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We needed that goal. We definitely needed that goal. First touch from Jordan Ayew, though. Took it ever so close to Bailey Peacock Farrell that at first glance it looked like the Burnley keeper had got out just in time. Off the post and in. The Era's celebration tells you everything you need to know about the situation here at Palace. That is a huge, huge goal. Mitchell, Schlupp, now Hughes. Hughes taking it forwards. That was an interesting ball, which actually has fallen the way of myself as we go for it. Would you believe it? Palace are 2 in front. It's a disastrous piece of defending from Burnley, but Crystal Palace have cemented what could be a massive 3 points for themselves. The ball over the top, they deal with it, but then they don't clear it quick enough. We're in quickly, we pick the pockets of the Burnley defender, firing it into that far corner, past Bailey Peacock-Farrell. 2-0 Palace. Oh, that's a mistake. Mayer will take possession for Palace, and the ball from Ayew to find me. Ayew's away here if we can set him. There's Jordan Ayew. It's 3. It comes via a Burnley mistake at the centre of the park. Mayer picks up the pieces. 1 ball forward. We drive at them. Ayew's run's really good. Straight through the middle of the 2 centre-backs, saying, can you find the ball to me? Yes, we can. Well, actually, it wasn't the 2 centre-backs. It was the right centre-back and the right back of Burnley, where he runs through, but still, great run. We find the ball, he provides the finish. 12 minutes of the 90 to play. Mitchell, left-hand side. Brighton still in front against City, but that now changes. Erling Haaland with the goal to equalise for Manchester City. And if Brighton had have held on there, that would have been a fantastic result for them. Still is actually a draw, to be fair. And here come Burnley. 10 minutes to play. This result will be a confidence booster for Palace, but I would have liked to have tried and found a 4th and a 5th goal if possible. What we don't want is a goal for Burnley, which it looks like they will get. Zarawi with the goal, and it's 3-1. No clean sheet for Vincente Gaeta. Villa to follow this game. What we can't have is if they get this goal and then another one, because then all of a sudden the confidence that we had starts to dissipate. And there is another goal at the Amex. Brighton back in front against City. 2-1 now that game. Wow, well done Brighton. As Dodgson is in the way there as I tried to get away. I mean, you can see my stamina is not in a good place. I've worked my socks off here today to ensure we pick up the 3 points. I've been trying to get back and defend when I've needed to. That's a great ball. Weghorst maybe didn't have to go straight away with his header. Possibly could have controlled it and had a better chance at scoring if he had have done, as Ayew and Hughes combine. Ito looking to get down the left. Ayew inside. Got Lallana to his right, Ito to his left. It's a brilliant touch. And it is a fine finish to boot. Ito gets Palace's 4th. And this is the pick of the 4. What a finish. That is class from Ito. And Peacock-Farrell can't believe it, but Palace, it's a 4-1 victory. And looking back to that Watford game, we created chances. And there is the full-time whistle. Palace 4, Burnley 1, the full-time score. 3 points. Massive 3 points picked up. The difference is, with that game, we ended up only having 7 shots, but we scored 4 of them. In the game earlier against Watford, we had double figures in the way of shots. Only scored 1. So take the Watford game and look at that. We probably should have got something, but Bachmann just had a fantastic game. We reached level 22 here, so 4 more skill points picked up, and we do have some training to do as well. Let me take a look though and see what is going on in the way of matches coming up in the calendar, because we will be in November, where there's Villa, Liverpool, Forest and Wolves. Into December there's Fulham, Leeds, Brighton, Everton, Man United, West Ham and Arsenal, and then we move into January, which of course is the transfer window. So I still don't know what we will be doing in the way of our future here at Palace. I said today there's a real lack of quality, it feels like, sometimes in games, especially in that one against Everton. There wasn't lack of quality in the Watford game, we just didn't take our chances, and then we do pick up the 3 points against Burnley, but arguably those games were games we should be winning, you know? So although it was good to see us beat Burnley, the real test now comes as we have Villa and Liverpool coming up, and they are the games that we'll be looking to see what happens in those. For now though, that'll be where we end today's episode. Let's take a quick look at our player growth. There are where we've got the attributes. We did add 7 points today, and whilst I'm at it, I may as well put the other 4 points in to try and help Palace in this possible relegation fight, which I think what I'll do is for this one, I'm going to put these into the short passing and long passing ones, because my passing as of late hasn't been fantastic. So if we do that, that gets us up to, well, it keeps us at 82 overall, but we do get up to 75 passing. As for the personality overview, here you go. Maverick's still the dominant one, as it probably will be throughout most of this. And they are how the stats are boosted. And one thing I want to do before we go today, I spoke about lack of goals, lack of quality, is to see exactly how we look in the way of goals. Who's the top scorer? Me. 9 goals in all competitions, 4 assists. The next highest, Schlupp with 3, Mata with 2, Ayew with 2, and those 2 coming in that last game against Burnley. Yep. So you're kind of seeing about the goal situation here at Palace. Nevertheless, I hope that you all have enjoyed this episode. We'll be back tomorrow with another episode for you if this one hits 600 likes. I'm going to go ahead and record the episode right now, so it will follow this one pretty much. So I won't have seen all the comments and such that you lovely people have left me, but thank you very much for all of them in advance. I will try and go through and reply to as many as I possibly can. Until next time, stay safe, have a great day, have a great evening, and I will catch you all again tomorrow. Look after each other. Adios.